Gracie Jiu-Jitsu rocks. Welcome to the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Rocks podcast, a podcast dedicated to Gracie Jiu-Jitsu and all things Gracie, including self-defense, competition, anti-bullying, women's self-defense and empowerment, nutrition, and most especially, the people involved in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. This podcast is for the average Joe. It's for anyone who practices, trains, teaches, or just loves to talk about or hear about Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. We'll explore the lives of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu practitioners, how they got involved in the art, and what effect it's had on their lives. So buckle up and enjoy the ride. Welcome to episode 91 of the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Rocks podcast. As always, I'm your host, Marty Josie, and thanks for listening. My guest today is Master Alvaro Romano, and we'll get to that in just a moment, but first, a quote. "Every man is the builder of a temple called his body," and that's from Henry David Thoreau. And it is a fitting quote because of the guest I have on the show today. Master Alvaro Romano is a 6th-degree Jiu-Jitsu black belt under the legendary Rolls Gracie and Carlos Gracie Jr. and Rickson Gracie. And he's also the founder and creator of the Ginastica Natural method. He holds graduate and postgraduate degrees in physical education and recreation. And he's a world fitness leader with hundreds and hundreds of seminars taught around the world. He's also the author of the book, Ginastica Natural, as well as producer of the DVDs, Ginastica Natural, Fundamentals, and Fighters 1 and 2. Master Romano is also a brown belt in judo and has participated in triathlon races and long-distance swimming and was one of the first surfers in Rio de Janeiro to practice jiu-jitsu. In this interview, he talks about the origins of Ginastica Natural and how it's evolved over the years, as well as his jiu-jitsu and many other things. I know you're going to find the interview very interesting. So without further ado, let's talk to Master Romano. Okay, I'm speaking with Master Alvaro Romano, 6th-degree Jiu-Jitsu black belt under the legendary Rolls Gracie, Carlos Gracie Jr., and Rickson Gracie. And he's also the founder and creator of Ginastica Natural method. So welcome, Master Romano, and thanks so much for taking time to speak with me today.
Oh, thank you very much, my friend. It's a pleasure.
It's my pleasure and honor. So let's jump right in. So for those unfamiliar with Ginastica Natural, what is it, and what is it meant to do, or what is it good for, sir?
The Ginastica Natural is have a lot of connection with Jiu-Jitsu because I'm start the Jiu-Jitsu in 1976, and in 1977 I was in the university. I began my physical education university in Brazil, and the first step the Ginastica Natural is for I use it for myself. And a long time ago, I checked out what is the best way for my physical conditional for jiu-jitsu, for surfing. But a long time ago in Brazil, I did the exercise outdoor on the beach, in the park. I don't use too much gyms. And this concept, when I created Ginastica Natural, is very important because I use the same way, I use the body weight exercise, and outdoor exercise, contact of the natural, and this is the concept of the Ginastica Natural.
Okay, so and for those not familiar, it's a movement-based method and has a lot of major benefits. And you developed this many years ago. How did it come to be, and how did that kind of play out?
Yes, because I'm using for myself first, and after I'm applying the athletes and the people, and but I develop it step by step because this is it was a long research and about what is the best way for exercise, for not only for performance, for the quality of life also. And when I was in university, I take this movement and I study each movement, and I created the methodology and everything. I train 6 hours a day alone, and I use this exercise for myself. And I'm studying the physiology, the biomechanical movement, what is the best way to apply for the people who never do exercise before, for the athletes. And this is very important because we have one long history. We have one long research for creating this method. I know create this for in 1 year. I know saw this in the book. I know saw this in the internet. This is for me is very important.
Very interesting. So it first came from your desire to be as healthy and functional as you can be, it sounds like, and then it just kind of evolved and moved on. You had formal training and studying in the university in physical education, but it sounds like also a lot of trial and error, and it kept continuing to grow and evolve.
Yeah, because it's very important. I learn all the time in my life, and this is a long time ago. I teach in university for the physical education and physiotherapy. And after I teach in university in the physical education and the physiotherapy, my work changed everything. My view changed everything because I use more Ginastica for injury prevent, for protect the body for the people. I am today 62 years old, and I love jiu-jitsu, I love surfing, I love my exercise, and the quality of life is, oh my God, I can't do everything today. You understand? Yes. And but you need to protect your body. You need another way, because the people today, everybody kill yourself in the exercise, and the best way is the quality in your movement, the quality in your training. I don't care about how intense you work the exercise, you understand?
Yes.
Because you have strong men everywhere, but sometimes you don't have a lot of people control the breathing, the people control the body, the conscience of your body, when the people use the breathing in movement. Is a lot of details. I think so Ginastica, everybody love it, and the athletes use and for improving your training, because this is a unique method, you understand? We work the special, and that's the point. I don't work like everybody, I work the special. My view is quality in everything, quality in your exercise, quality in your training, and when you use the quality, you save your energy, and your performance is you can improve your performance a lot,
Yeah, it is unique, a very unique approach, and that's one of the reasons I admire it. I think gone are the days where most of the people would just go to the gym and lift weights and just try to get strong and the linear movements. And I think in the last several years, there's been a movement to try to be more functional and have more body weight and more free movements of your joints. But this is nothing new for you. You've been doing this for many years. So even though there's a lot more happening today, more exposure, you've been doing this for a long time. You were way ahead of the game.
Yeah, it's funny because I say long time ago, 30 years before, when I started this movement, when I began this exercise, the people say, oh, this guy's crazy. Today, the same people say, oh, this guy is very good businessman. I'm not. I'm the same crazy guy because I try creating new system every day. But for me, listen to me, it's very important lift weight. I love the lift weight.
Yes.
I lift weight every week. This is very important. I love everything. Everything is amazing. If you move your body, everything is perfect. But the problem today is the concept that people have. The guy created this in 1 week and everybody do this. The guys, you need to check it out, the history, the fundamental of everything, because you need the time, you need the research for creating one system. You can't create one system in 1 week. I put this together, I'm ready. Give one name. No. This is one research. I use my body for the research. It's a lot of pain for finding the best way, because when I teach, I need to give it the amazing opportunity for everybody, But I'm so proud, I'm so happy, because today, the concept, the body weight, everything is important. But if you need to use your body with quality, I say this is an intelligent training.
Yes.
You don't need to kill yourself for performance. The people put in your mind, I need to kill myself. No. You need to rest and movement. That's the secret.
Yes,
you understand? People don't care about how intense I work, how many weight I can lift. Okay, but you need to check it out before about your breathing. You know about your breathing? If you know about the breathing, you can lift the weight better. You understand? This is one research, because today, 62 years old, oh my God, I don't have the same performance when I was 32, but I can do everything. You understand? Because I save the energy when I move my body. And that's my goal. When you want to be older, but you still fit, you still with the quality of life, kill yourself, you understand?
Yes.
Of course, it's normal you have injury in your life, because I'm jiu-jitsu guy. That's normally. When you are a jiu-jitsu guy, you have injury in your body. When you are surfing, because I do a lot of sports. But today, Ginastica protect my body. And that's, I can confirm 100%. If you do Ginastica, you can make it better, everything.
Yeah.
This is one research. I apply this in the best fighters in the world for my whole life. And when I train Minotauro, Vitor Belfort, when I train these people, I don't train in one class only. I'm stay for 2 months for the camp training. And when I apply for 2 months, my exercise, one guy like a Minotauro, and I can see the how can improve his body, his movement, and everything. This for me is a big research, and that's the difference. My method for another method, because I have huge research about Ginastica Natural, because I'm applying from these people, and the people give the feedback to me. Oh, Alvaro, this is amazing, this work, and I wasn't, I think so, in almost 25 UFC with different guys.
Wow.
I never lost one fight when I trained for these people. You understand? It's because I'm the best. No. Because I use my mental training. I use the training for recover the body, for the training. I have one methodology when I use the training for the MMA and the camp. You understand?
Yeah. Well,
my goal is recover your body. When you recover your body, you can train hard.
I think
that's the difference.
Yeah, and I think that's such a sound approach, because it obviously works. There's so many high-level jiu-jitsu and MMA people that have adopted this because it works. And for me, getting older, I still like weights. I still like other things too. But as I get older, things become a lot more important. Keeping that ability to move freely, keeping my joints in good shape, and keeping that vitality. So, I'm not going to be 20 years old again, but I can keep a good measure of vitality and be able to move well. And I think you mentioned the breathing. The breathing is so incredibly important with that as well. And I know breathing's a big part of your system as well.
Yeah, and the one point is very important about the breathing. Sometimes a lot of people teach breathing, but you have one big difference when you practice breathing and when you will be a professor. When I will be a professor, you know about the physiology. This is so important when you teach breathing, because a lot of guys practice the breathing. So I see in the internet, okay, and I try to teach. Oh, the guy, I saw a lot of mistake all the time. When you understand about the physiology, about the breathing, you can teach the good way. You understand? You can make it easy. And also, these breathing techniques, I know I don't create this. This is a breathing technique from yoga for a long time ago. But I created one system how I can use the breathing before warm up, before the fight, after the training for recovery. That's the secret, you understand?
Yes.
But for this, you need to be a professor for understand the physiology and apply for this for your athletes, because it's totally different when you, I'm a practitioner. Okay, I do it for myself and I'm teach. Sometimes you teach, you have little mistakes when you teach. It's totally different, but I'm teach with 100% because I know what time is the best way for apply the breathing for relax, for the before you fight, in the locker room. Is a many different ways. But you have the traditional yoga breathing. This everybody can learn in the internet, and this can help a lot. This is amazing. I recommend for everybody. Hey guys, check it out about for yoga breathing. Breathe in your abs, breathe in your chest, breathe in your costal also, the complete breathing. This is a very important for the people to understand.
Yeah.
But when you need sometimes one good teacher for explain to you about for everything, this is so important.
That's true. I'm very passionate about breathing, and I actually am working on a program now, breathing for BJJ. So yeah, it's really a big area of interest and a passion for me. And I agree with you 100% that if you know the actual anatomy and physiology of breathing, inspiration and expiration, then you learn how to breathe and why you're breathing a certain way instead of just kind of doing it how you've seen it done. You know why and when to breathe the right way and different ways for different circumstances.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I saw a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I was in the UFC, or sometimes I was in the Mundial here in California, and I saw a lot of guys 5 minutes before the fight. The guy relax, use the breathing in your abs. No, man. You need to wake up. If you use the breathing, you lost your ration time. If you lost your ration time, you're done. You need to activate. It's different, But everything is like a doctor, where you have like a special time to apply this and this and this and this. And this is so important. The people you need to understand about this.
Absolutely. So one question: everybody has seen the documentary Choke with Master Hickson on the beach. Is that what he's doing? It's what he's doing on the beach, the Ginastica Natural. I've heard it was. I just wanted to see from you if that's what that was.
Yeah, I trained for him for a long time, and I teach him now also. And he used a lot of yoga exercise, the breath exercise. But this is a Ginastica maybe 25 years ago, Today, the method is totally different. We have a lot of combination, a lot of new exercise. Because when I was in university, I created a new system, and I'm studying for the best doctors in Brazil, When I use this for recovery, the injuries, I use it inside the clinic in Brazil for the best physiotherapists also. I created the new program, the new system, and this is like me. I don't teach jiu-jitsu. I'm black belt, but I don't teach. I don't use jiu-jitsu every day for my life. I only use it for training. It's different when you will be a professor and you dedicate your whole life for this, you understand?
Yes.
I dedicate my whole life for this. This is my work. This is my passion. This is my life. And I created new exercise every single day. But when I created this movement, I'm professor of physical education. Everything makes sense. What is the best stretch? Sometimes you use one stretch. Oh, that's no good for my back. And then I'm be careful about this. So this is but this is like a jiu-jitsu. You have a lot of new chokes and new sweeps. And the Ginastica is the same. Today, I'm very happy because my son works with me also. We train together. You have a meeting every day. You stay alone. I'm stay alone. I created the exercise. I try no stop and say, oh, I'm ready. No, I'm not. And this is today, almost the guys come to certification with me is a physiotherapist guy. You know, I have a lot of guys. The people apply to recover the body for the injury, and this is so important. But him, Rickson, and Xande Ribeiro, this guy doing very well. The guys know about the ginástica. And but all the time, I create the new system, new exercise. Today, it's totally different than like 30 years before. 30 years before, you use more animal movement. Today, I don't use a lot of animal movement. I use only for the kids program. Okay. But I use a lot of combination, the exercise. You know, we have 100 combination, 100 new exercise. And I'm so happy because today the surfing community use a lot, Ginastica Natural also, and many different sports, you know. But that's the legacy, my friend.
Yeah,
I love.
Well, it's your passion shows through in your voice. You're obviously very committed and passionate to this.
Yeah, thanks.
And you also just like jiu-jitsu, it sounds like it continues to evolve and grow, and you continue to refine it. You also have an online program now, the Ginastica Natural University.com. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's we have the couple of classes there for the people people live sometimes in Japan. And the people, I can find one class here. Maybe you can do it online. But I don't teach certification online, only live with me and my son. I teach a lot of certification program everywhere, every year. But the online training is good because you can check it out. It's the first step for you understand about the Ginastica. We have a special class, injury prevent, stretching, you know. And for the people sometimes live very far and don't have one instructor close, they can use it for online training. And the feedback is very nice. I receive amazing feedbacks. A lot of people sometimes is very far, and the people use sometimes couple exercise. Only I use this stretch, change my life. I don't have a pain in my back anymore. But I recommend all the time if you have the opportunity. It's not like a jiu-jitsu. If you have opportunity for training live with instructors, it's much better. But the online training is amazing. I love this online training because I want to improve more my online training because we give more details for the people, not only for the athletes, for the people who enjoy the quality of life, well-being, and that's my goal.
Yeah, well, I've been to the site. It's very well done for sure, and it's a good place for someone to get a good introduction and then decide if they would like to go further and maybe train with you live. So it is great for that. So speaking not that long ago with Mike Horahan, and he was telling me about that you had helped Professor Pedro Sauer quite a bit when he needed some help. You designed a program for him. So tell us a little bit about how that went.
Yeah, I meet him. Pedro is my very good friend for a long time. You know, I love this guy. He's an amazing teacher, man. This is a very tough guy. And I visited him one time because I was there for teach seminar. And I'm surprised because he told me, Alvaro, I can move my shoulder. Oh, really? And what's going on? I'm having 6 shoulder operations. He talked about, and I check it out a little bit because I have a good experience about this because I work for the best physiotherapist in Brazil for a long time. And I teach university also. And I use one program in the water, you know, for him. And after, I use one program for mobility, for the shoulder and for whole body. I don't work only the shoulder, I work the whole body. Gotcha. And after 2 days, 3 days, he feel much better. He can move the arm and they say, hey, go this way, my friend. Because sometimes the people, when I have a problem like that, the people say, I need to stop. No. The research show for everybody, you recover your body when you move your body. Of course, you need to be careful if you have one huge injury or operation. You need one specialist, and the guy give you one way to you. But long time ago, 30 years before, I remember in Brazil and everywhere, when you recover your injury, the people say, no, doing nothing. Today, the people say, no, move your body. You understand? Yes. Of course, move your body like a crazy, but you need to step by step, move your body. When you move your body, you can recover fast. That's I say to Pedro, and he understand. And I'm so happy. And I talk to him and say much better. Now he travel a lot, and I use the gloves and the exercise in the pool and the same exercise, the Ginastica Natural exercise. That's amazing guy.
Yeah, I can't say enough about him. He is an amazing guy. But yeah, Mike was saying how much you really helped Professor Sauer and really helped give him a lot of relief. So that's wonderful. I was also speaking with Master Fabio Santos recently, and he certainly is a good friend of yours and a big fan of your work as well. And he couldn't say enough about you as well.
Yeah, Fabio is. I train jiu-jitsu today for him because Fabio is my friend since he 14 years old. Wow. He was in the high school together. He was in the university, the physical education university together. He was in the Rolls Gracie Academy the same day also. He stayed in my life for a whole time. He's my brother. Wow. He's like a brother for me, like a brother. He's amazing jiu-jitsu guy. He have amazing technique. He's a very good professor. He's a real color belt. He's a physical education also professor, He's a guy, he's amazing. He know about everything because he's my friend since he's 14 years old. And he know how difficult when I start Ginastica Natural and the people say, oh, people don't like this. I don't know if this happy or not. That's I said before. People say, this guy's crazy. But I'm believing because I use this for myself. I feel this in my body, you understand?
Yes.
And this when you feel, okay, no, I'm keep going. I don't care. Of course, I learn with a lot of influence for the people from yoga, for the Kempo, but this is my job. I use this because my body is different for the another guy. And I say, when I have success in your life, it's not only because you learn with one person. You need a discipline every day. You need to use your intuition also. This is very important. Your intuition, maybe I go this way, maybe not. I'm changed. You understand? Yeah. This is very, very important. You have success when you follow this. Because I teach universe, my friend, for a lot of people. I teach the same for everybody. And after degree, everybody, I meet this guy on the streets and I ask one, hey, how's your life? He say, oh, professor, I'm not good. I'm not good in the physical education. Another guy learned the same. He say, professor, I'm very well. I have a lot of clients. My job is growing up all the time. You understand? And that's because it's him. You understand?
Yes, absolutely.
It doesn't matter. Everybody learned the same. But is your charisma, is your dedication. This make your job big. This make you good professor. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because everybody learn the same. Sometimes because I have almost 500 instructors in 43 different countries. Wow. I travel a lot. I teach a lot. In Germany, I was in the big convention. I teach for the doctors, physiotherapists. And sometimes after 1 year, I watch, oh my God, this guy is very well. This guy do a very good job. Look, the big success in the life of this guy with Ginastica Natural. Another guy is not very well because the dedication is different. And I say for my student, for everybody, hey, put your heart in your job. You understand? Mm-hmm. You need a passion. You need to work hard. It's nothing come easy in your hands. When I moved to United States, I was 15 years old. 50 years old. 50, yeah. Nobody. I don't come to United States for the, oh my gosh, I have good work here. No, I'm start everything again.
Wow.
It's the big, huge challenge in my life. Huge challenge. People don't know about this. People say, oh, this guy have a big success because he learned here. No. This is my dedication. I moved to United States. Nobody know about me. Couple guys in jiu-jitsu community. You understand? I'm start everything again. But I'm believe a lot in Ginastica Natural. I'm believe a lot in my job, And after 10 years, I'm in 46 different countries, teach everywhere, almost 500 instructors,
that's
different
phenomenal.
culture. Yeah, that's amazing because, but this is when you work, when you put your heart, everything come with you. It's not only about the money. The people, oh, business, money, but okay, this is very important. But you need equality.
Yes.
You need to believe. You know, I have one huge history behind the Ginastica Natural. When I was born, I do this exercise outdoor. This is one huge research about this. It's not only one, oh, you learn this. Because if you learn only one person, you have a lot of guys with success in the world. It's not for everybody, you understand?
Yeah.
But I learn everything all day, because today for me the new challenge is I'm 62 years old. I developed one program for the people like me in this age, 50, 62, 70 years old. What you guys can stay fit with the quality of life, you understand, with my program. That's my goal now.
That's great. That's great. I would be interested in checking that version of it out as well. Let's shift gears just a little, sir, and talk a little bit about your jiu-jitsu journey. I know you said you aren't focused on teaching or anything now, but I know you've had a long and interesting jiu-jitsu journey. So what are a few things, a few peak experiences that stick out in your mind about your time in jiu-jitsu over the years? Are there a few peak experiences or times that you remember very fondly and that stick out in your mind?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu changed my life. Rolls Gracie changed my life. Rolls he changed the life of the one generation in Brazil. I remember, I began jiu-jitsu very older. For today, 20 years old. You understand? Mm-hmm. But before I do surfing. I'm a very athletic guy because I do surfing. Before I live in one place is very far, the Copacabana, and after live close in 13 years old, I moved to close to Copacabana, Ipanema Beach, and I start surfing, everything. But when I meet Hollis in 1975 in Peru. I was there for surf trip, and I meet Hollis. I know Rickson before and Helson. Helson is the first great surfer, arpoador, stay close to us, but nobody trains jiu-jitsu. People who know about jiu-jitsu, but nobody training. When I meet Hollis in 1975 in Peru, he lived in the same house. He stayed in the same house. And it's so nice because he changed my life. It's very quick because first step he told me, let's go eat. I was in the supermarket with him. He said, no, you don't eat this. Look this. This is the Gracie diet. My father created this. Look, you need to combine the food, the fruits. Oh my God. And he teach me live for this. We stay almost 1 month together, you understand? Me, him, and Fabio Santos. And after he say, when you're back to Brazil, you need to go to my academy, you start jiu-jitsu. And when I back to Brazil, and I was back to Brazil, I began jiu-jitsu. And I'm the first guy, the surfing guy community in Arpoador Beach, training jiu-jitsu. And after I'm invited, me and Fabio Santos was in the same day in Rolls Gracie. The guys there is a lot of friends, but it's no like a Arpoador, the surfing guys.
Right.
And I invite a lot of friends. Hey, come on to Rolls. This is amazing jiu-jitsu. And after we make huge community for the jiu-jitsu community, and after the connection you have the surfing and jiu-jitsu in Brazil is because this. Rolls and Helson make this connection, But Rolls start because the academy is in Copacabana Beach. And he changed complete my life. He's my idol. And because I'm stayed together with him for a long time, it's nice because after training many, many times, he was together for the gym for training. He say, I want to gain weight a little bit more. Let's go training together. And we talk a lot, about the life, about jiu-jitsu, about the concept. I learn a lot. For me, it's a huge school. And the Gracie family, I'm so thankful for the Gracie family because this is one point very important about the Gracie family when I talk. I live for these guys, man, Carlinhos, Hans, he was a kid, Rickson, Hells. The Gracie family show you the real friendship, you understand? You stay friendship for my whole life for this guy. You know, he show all the guys stay together, everybody together. He make like a community. This is amazing. I'm so glad, man, for the participate for this, you know, meet everybody. I love everybody. I have good connection for everybody. This guy is my friend almost 45 years, you know, 40 years, you know, for long, yeah. And still friends today, you know, Márcio Stabov, Maurício Gomes, and Fabio, Santos. There's a lot of guys, you know. He's a friend. This is amazing. This is a gold in your life. You understand?
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is because of jiu-jitsu, man. This is because of Grace family. Because we stay together for this guy. The guy showed, okay, let's go, everybody. It's like a family, man. This is work. This is real. The people say today, oh, that's not. I train here, I train there. No, man. When you meet this guy, when you stay together, you know, you keep going for the in jiu-jitsu for this guy, man. I have a lot of friends in the Grace family. I'm so glad. And the guy, you know, introduces jiu-jitsu everywhere. How many families live in the United States and live in everywhere and give you food for your kids because the Grace family, my friend. Yes, because so the jiu-jitsu. Yeah, the people open the gym. People sometimes watch jiu-jitsu only, competition. No. For me, the way the Master Carlos Gracie, Master Helio Gracie, man, I can see this view is very clean for me. It's not about for the fight, man. The guy give opportunity for many people everywhere. Give food for your kids, pay school for your kids, open small gym, you understand? Start one new life, change the life of the many people. Man, this is an amazing legacy, my friend.
Yes.
This is very important in life, you know. It's not about the money, but money is important. But this is the real life, you know.
Yes.
This is a gift, you know. This is a gift. I think so. Everybody need to say, "Hey, thank you, Grace family." You know, thank you everybody for giving the support for us. You know,
yeah, they've impacted so many lives, like you said. You know, help put food on the table for so many. Help people have that passion, that drive, and be able to make a living with what they love. And they literally put the ripples in the pond, so to speak, and let it just start going out and spreading and getting worldwide. So incredible, and incredible for you for being able to be back there way back in the day when everybody was, you know, young and fresh and getting started, and being able to spend time with them and train with them and learn from them. And you mentioned a lot of great people, but Hulse, what an incredible person. I never met him, but I've heard so many great stories. And Master Santos, when he was on the show, was talking about when he tragically lost. He even put his belt in the casket at his funeral. How sad that was. So
I remember I remember the day that Hulse died. Me and Fabio, he was in the university. We have motorcycle, me and Fabio. And the same day he was in the university, but I can't stay in the university. My mind is crazy. Me and him, we drive the motorcycle, and after 5 minutes, we stopped the motorcycle in the street and cry like a kid. Me and him, cry on the street. You know, we can move.
Yeah.
This is a shock for everybody. You know, this is because imagine you one contact like that. You know, every single day. You know, the guys, man, this is one life. You know, and he changed the generation. The inflation in the many generation. I saw a lot of people was in the academy, very skin guy, I don't know, you want to be a champion, my friend, come on, I show the food. He changed. This, I love him because, give his treatment different for the tough guy, you understand? Mm-hmm. Skin guy, white belt, doesn't matter. For him, you was in your gym, you put the foot in your gym, oh my gosh, he say, come on, I want to change your life. And the people say, wow, he's this guy for me, Hollis, he's a visionary guy. He's a spiritual guy. He's different. I pray for him, my friend, a lot, I pray for him for a lot. And I say, thank you. That's I say to him,
Well, he obviously was an incredible person and certainly made a huge impact and influenced your life in an amazing way. So before we bring it to a close, I want to ask you a question, and you can take a moment to think about this if you need to, but is there something about you or your life that you could share that people may be surprised to hear about you or learn about you?
Yeah, because sometimes I know I travel a lot and I teach a lot. Is a lot of people come with me sometimes when I teach, and the people say, Professor, hey, talk about the history, talk about your life, talk about this. You can't stop the exercise now. This is very important for the young generation. For the I try and I teach this to my son also. How this important. You make your history. If you want to be a professor, my friend, you need one way. You have just one way, the correct way. You understand? Because your influence for the people is very important. When you say, "Oh, do this," you understand? But I don't say everybody, "Oh, come on, this is the best." No, when I teach, my goal is I put one seed and the head and the people. You understand? People was in my seminar, and I say, "Hey guys, today I put one seed in your head." You understand? Now, when you go home, you check it out. You can find the best way. You understand?
Yes.
And this is very, very important, because sometimes the people is a professor say, "I know everything. Go this way." That's not. No. This when you will be a master, you say you teach is like a seed. Put seed in the head of the people, and the people find the way. You understand?
Yes.
Because everybody is different. Everybody have a different view. You need a respect for these people. You understand? Today in my life is so nice, because I have a lot of people come with me, learn, and say, "Oh, I know everything. I don't know." I'm okay. And today I have two words in my life: is a welcome for the people come with me to learn, share knowledge. That's amazing. Welcome. And for these people say, "Oh, I know everything. I don't need you anymore." Good luck. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
And man, good. Yes, it's just two words. Just one. Welcome and good luck.
That's great.
You understand?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
yeah. Because and I say, yeah, man. Because I'm 41 years. My life dedication to physical education. I can't teach everything in one weekend, in 2 weeks, in 1 month, in 1 year. It's a lot of knowledge in my head. I travel. I was in the ship now in Brazil, and I teach one seminar about for quality of life and well-being. I was in Brazil now. I introduced Ginastica Natural in Brazilian Army. Now the guy, I trained the officer, and the officer trained the soldier. You understand? And everywhere in Brazil. This is huge, man. This is very,
That is huge.
it's a very big. You understand? When I was in the United States, was an opportunity for training the FBI, DIA, SWAT, and Marines here, because this is very huge for me, And I need focus, and I need to learn more when I teach, the people understand, wow, this guy is a professor. This guy know what he talk about. He have a degree. He have one life. This is like a jiu-jitsu. You have a lot of instructor, my friend. You have instructor black belt, you have a professor black belt, and you have a master black belt. You understand?
Yes.
It's totally different. And that's the good way.
That's a good way to put it. And you have quite a legacy, and you've impacted so many lives around the world. So you've certainly done a tremendous and an awesome job of impacting so many lives. So my hat's off to you. I have the utmost respect for you and your work and the impact you've had. I want to thank you very much for taking the time and letting my listeners get to know more about you. I really appreciate it. And I wish you nothing but a long and healthy and happy life, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate for the opportunity for talk for more people. This is so important. And That's is very important when you talk about your life and your job. You share this for everybody. And I say, keep going, guys. Let's go train jiu-jitsu. This is so important. And you can learn more about Ginastica Natural in my website, ginasticanatural.com. I have my Instagram, Alvaro Romano. I post videos and everything about certification. And thank you very much for your time also, my friend.
Thank you so much, sir. Be well.
Thank you.
Okay, really enjoyed that interview with Master Romano. Up next is the Make a Difference, Make an Impact segment.
Excuse whatsoever for not getting at what it is that you should be doing.
If you don't have a goal, if you don't have something to stimulate your brain, if you don't have something that keeps you sharp and focused, if you don't have challenges, you won't stay alive. I don't care how old you are. I don't care who you are. You need a dream.
But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. So have dreams, but have goals, and understand that to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency.
It's possible for you to live your dream. It's necessary that you associate with winners, that you work your system, that you are relentless, that you never give up. And you've got to resolve within yourself that I can do this, that it's hard, but you've got to say, I'm the one to make this happen.
If you actually want something, you can have it. And maybe all you have to do to get it is ask. But the asking isn't a whim or today's wish. It's like you have to be deadly serious about it.
It won't be easy. It will be hard because life is hard. That's what life is. And these challenges that you face, they're gonna do their best to take you down. Do not let them. Stand up, dig in. Line up those problems and confront them. Face them. Fight them.
It's necessary to know that everybody won't see it, that everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that. You have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
Life has a way of pushing our dreams down. We've all been through disappointments and setbacks. Life happens. But instead of remembering the hurt, the pain, what didn't work out, the key to reaching your destiny is you have to remember your dream.
If you want to go from ordinary to extraordinary, number one, you're going to need a little extra effort. Just a little extra effort. You're just going to have to do a little bit more.
Complaining has no value. And if you complain about not having enough money, work more. It's super simple. Let your actions dictate instead of sitting there and feeling like you're not in control.
Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do.
Those annoyings I should, those things that you keep thinking about, you keep thinking about them because you're supposed to do something about it.
I'm telling you, anytime you want to, you can say, I'm going to change my attitude. I'm going to change my abilities. I'm going to do more than I've ever done before. Take on that as your God-given right as a human being to change your life to whatever degree you want it to change.
So the question is, what are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you have money. Some of you have patience. Some of you have kindness. Some of you have love. Some of you have the gift of long suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have?
You get to redesign. You are your Michelangelo. You are your greatest sculpture. And you get to recarve and you get to up-level as much as you need. You're not sentenced to this life this way.
See, sometimes we can't say, I can do that. But what we can say, that it's possible that I can have my dream.
The pen has always been in your hand, that no one else can write your story but you.
And that's going to do it for this edition of the show. As always, I thank you for listening. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you feel like you're benefiting from the show and want to show your support, you can support us on our Patreon page and a link in the show notes. Please like and follow us on social media and help us spread the word by reposting our posts and telling others about the show. You can leave comments on the website at www.GracieJujitsuRocks.com. You can also go to iTunes and leave comments as well as rate the show, and we would appreciate a 5-star rating, which helps us with our standing in iTunes. You can also leave comments on our YouTube channel. If you have suggestions for the show, please don't hesitate to give those. We always like feedback and suggestions. Okay, that's going to do it. So until next time, this is Marty Josie, and I'll see you on the mat.